The earliest signs were him actually verbally telling us that, I'm a boy. And when we sat down and went through children's books about the differences between boys and girls, he said, well, when did you change me? Our first child was very girly, and so he had pink, and he wore dresses and had little crowns and play heels to dress up in, and lots of baby dolls, and he just began to express a preference for none of those things.
Her teeth has gotten bad. They are infected. She has a lot of pain with them. And on the side of her cheek will get real warm, and I'm sure that's from being infected. I've called around 10 dentists in the area to see if they could see her, but she's on Medicaid and I couldn't get her in.
I looked into becoming a Medicaid provider because I do believe in giving back. And I noticed that the reimbursement schedule was dismal. It's not the dentist's fault.
But whoever's fault it is, Trinity Way's dental care will now cost $18,000.
Lindsay went to Lighthouse because we had no other choice.
God actually put the program together. We're teaching His Word.
In the name of Jesus, who at one time looked at hatred.
Sir. If I said to you, if you don't straighten up, I'm going to kick the snot out of you, is that threatened harm? I don't know.
She has gone through things that I can't even comprehend.
Isabella was born on a bright sunny afternoon. Kind of wanted a boy after 2 girls, but when they told me that Iz was a girl, I was excited. When she was about 2, she started to have some sentences. And of course she had the mama and the daddy, but then another one became quite apparent, and that was I boy.
$25,000 children are involved in the dependency court system here in LA County, and we represent all of them.
All right, good morning. Let's do calendar call.
There are attorneys representing the children, the parents, and the county. There are court clerks, and there are 33 cases to be heard in 6 hours. In this courtroom, Judge Pellman will make critical, life-changing decisions. Which parents will get their children back, and which ones will lose them?
Right now in Los Angeles, most of our attorneys represent upwards of 240 children. The recommended caseload size is 160.
I suppose there are lots of ways to describe this story of differences that bind, what happens when roles become reversed. But in the end, it's really rather simple. It's a story about how one family is made and then remade.
I had so many people coming in and out of my life that I didn't think he was going to come back at all.
I just decided, I don't know how good of a parent I can be, but I can be better than the environment that he's in right now. He said, will you care for this kid? And I said, absolutely. He's like, color is nothing, don't worry about it.
When she was 3.5 years old, I had her tested. And sure enough, they said something wasn't right.
It turned out that Jennifer had severe mental retardation. She was also bipolar. Her family moved her in and out of group homes in Northern California during her youth. In 2002, when she was 27, she ended up at a state-run institution for the disabled.
On her arms, here, 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 here. All over her body she had bruises, and they couldn't explain the bruises. Finally, I agreed in the morning for them to strip her and search her for bruises. And since they didn't seem to know what the problem was, it's the staff's word against Jenny's. And it hit me. Oh my God.
I could have possibly been a high school dropout. By sophomore year, I wasn't doing so well.
I want everyone to know what sickle cell is.
What do you know about sickle cell?
Don't remember.
I want them to know about the disease, but not specifically about me.
Back in 17th century Puritan times, shaming women like Hester Prynne was a whole town effort. But now there's a new tool.
I don't even know how he got me to think about my future.
I'm basically two people. One is sickle cell Bree, and one is super Bree.
I'm rookie reporter Michael Brown.
Bree person.
Temitayo Fagbenda.